Good morning, everybody. Sorry I'm a minute late. I had to put a shirt on. I mean, I had a top on before, but I was wearing my PJ top. So, how's everybody doing? Good morning. Yay. I'm so glad you're here, Alice, and you get to watch them full today. Exciting. Yay. Yay. Hi, Lizzie. Hi, Sarah. So nice to see everybody. Hi, Patty. Hi, Barbara. Let's see. Oh, yay. So, Barbara, everybody, Barbara's O2 levels were bumped down to 2 liters from 3.5 liters. The lower, exactly. Just always go in the downward trend when it comes to oxygen. I know that we got excited each time my mom's levels were bumped down. And let you know, she, from COVID, she lost hair. So she lost a lot of hair and then and everything. So now that she's fully on the mend, her hair's growing back, which is exciting. Thanks, Lacey. Her hair is growing back, and then also she's no longer in oxygen at all. She doesn't even have to use it with her CPAP machine at night. And we thought that she was going to have to do that for the rest of her life. Thanks, Lizzie. I appreciate it. Hey, Sunflower, or not Sunflower. I know that's Alicia, but hi, everybody. So nice to see everybody coming in. Thank you, Alice. I appreciate it. Thanks, Deneen. Thank you. I tried a different mousse this morning, and I'm not a fan of it. It's very goopy. I like a light mousse, not a goopy mousse. So, you guys, I could not get this to connect to the camera that I wanted, so I'm much closer up than I like to be. Oh, you changed your name again, Jamie. Thanks. Thank you. Good morning, Terry. So nice to see you. Hi, Granny D. Well, yeah, hair loss it can be, and I think it has more to do with the stress on the body than actually COVID, if that makes sense. So hi, Jolene. Hi, Judy. So nice to see you guys. Good morning, Kathy. So as you guys are coming in, let me know what is on your hook and what is in your cup. And you guys, we're not picking colors today because I did not do a thing on my blanket. So I had this past week off, and I was thinking that I would get so much crochet done and be able to play my video games that I love to play and do all the things, right? No, I ran errands the whole time. I ran all the errands. That's what I did. I had things I had to get done, and I got them done, but I did not get much else done. And also, I got the flu shot Thursday, which means is your computer coming in for a landing?
Yep.
So I got the flu shot on Thursday, which means by Thursday night I was tired, and yesterday I was not feeling 100%. So I'm much better today, of course. Hello. So Deborah says, love the hair. Thank you. Thank you. I know you're glad you were able to get it cut. Yes. So water in Deborah's cup and temperature blanket and scarf on the hook. Yay. Working on amigurumi for my niece and nephew. Awesome. I love that. Grady D is currently working on a wee baby blanket and for my reborn baby. Oh, I love that. And Connie says, hi, how you doing? I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. I'm working on a temperature blanket and a bag-a-day shawl. Awesome. Sanita, thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. Good morning, Ed. Thanks. How are you and the Yarn Fairy doing? Tea, and Sarah's got tea in her cup and the calendar crochet along mosaic and on the hook, which those are beautiful. I've been seeing pictures posted of those. Those are gorgeous. Oh, yes. This is a Hobby Lobby mug. Right? Isn't that awesome? Love it. No, little dude. Okay, I got a Ipit coming through. Okay, he's just stepping all over everything. There you go, bud. All right. So I gotta before we get too far behind. Thanks, Carol. I appreciate that. Vicky says, morning, everyone. Have water in my cup and working on my mosaic blanket crochet along. Ooh, nice, Alicia. Honey in my tea. Queen Bee Granny D. Working on getting a cup of coffee. Very tired today. Oh, Kathy, hopefully that coffee will help you perk right up. Carol says working on a basket weave Afghan. Ooh, that sounds awesome. Still drinking. That'd probably be nice and dense. Very lovely. Still drinking. Oops. Still drinking coffee. I'm waiting for my son to get back with kolaches. Yum yum. So, what kind of stuff is that kolaches? Eileen, hi Eileen, says knitter knotters Tunisian crochet along square number 4, and having cocoa plus instant coffee. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Thanks, Connie. I appreciate it. Thank you. Ed says we were doing okay. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. And I went back to work on Thursday. She's still out. Oh, okay. But I'm glad that I bet you it feels good to start to get back to some sense of normalcy, you know? I am not really sure what's up with Win. Coffee. So Terry says coffee. Jade is fab. Tunisian square on one hook. And I was supposed to do that this week. Did not get that done. A cow on another, considering starting a baby blanket. Awesome. And good morning, Tammy. So nice to see you. Oh, thanks, Sophia. I love that. Thank you so much. So it says I am working on a llama amigurumi, 6 bulky yarn, and drinking coffee. Ooh, that's going to be like a big, very huggable llama. That's awesome. Judy says, secondary to an illness, my hubby totally cold intolerant, so I'm crocheting a scarf for him. Awesome. Ashley, I'm sorry, Ashley. I'm sorry, I'm like the worst with names. I knew that. I'm so sorry, Ashley. Thank you. Drinking Mountain Dew. Yay, that's in my other cup over here, Mountain Dew. Diet Mountain Dew, but anyway, working on Annie's monthly blanket kit. Awesome. Good morning. I'm excited to get to see you live. Yay, Shannon. I'm so excited to have you here. And I think I am caught up. Thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate that. And Kathy says, I'm probably going to work on my knit shawl today. Made myself homemade fish and chips. Yum. Oven chips and fresh unbreaded chips. Yeah. Hi, Maribel. And Diet Coke. Awesome. Love it. Okay. So, because we're not picking colors today, I am going to be asking you guys questions. Look at my little dude here.
He stays, he leaves.
Yeah. He's my prowler. He's the one that roams. You'll see him circle. Who's that meowing?
That is it. I don't know what he wants.
Can he not get up to his food? My middle child, my orange cat, he can't jump very high because he had an inner ear infection whenever he was a kitten, and so we had it where he could get up to his food, but apparently that has been messed up, so he was not able to get up to his food. Is Kiddo joining us today? She is joining you in the background and from the peanut gallery.
With my computer that is coming in for a landing.
Yes. So yes, my gray little dude, he's a tuxie. He's a gray tuxie, and every time we like play his voice, it's always British. At least what we can do British, because our British accent sucks, but you know. And all about Kathy says, I joined Annie's monthly Afghan striped blanket club, using it as motivation to learn a new knit stitch. That's awesome, Kathy. I love that. They have that for crochet too, don't they? Not the end is here. Hello. Says, hello, everyone in chat. Finished my oversized granny square cardigan. Working on a matching scarf and hat set. I can finally see daylight after 2 months. Yay! I'm so happy for you. Thank you, Shannon. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let me bring up my other chat from actual YouTube, because I know I don't catch everything when I'm using the StreamYard chat. So if you could bear with me here just a moment while I bring that up. Huh?
That's yours. Landon.
Is that mine coming in for Landon?
Yeah,
All I have is a webpage on.
apparently too much.
I know it can be too much.
Is your fan on?
I think my fan's always on.
Oh.
Maybe that's what it is. All right, let me bring this up. I'm gonna mute you guys for just a hot minute while I go live. Pop this out. Minimize. Leave here. Come back. I'm sorry, you guys, that I do that, but I want to make sure I see all the chat. Back to where I can hear things. Resizing my chat. Making sure I can see everything. And live chat instead of top chat. There we go. Now I'm good. All right. It says here, Alice says, daylight is nice. I haven't seen the sun in weeks. Ireland under a permacloud. Oh, no. Thank you, Maribel. I appreciate that. Hi, Marsh Knitting. So nice to see you. Hello. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, you guys. So those of you that weren't in here, I just wanted to give y'all a heads up. I haven't gotten anything done as far as crochet goes this week. I thought that because I had this week off, I was going to get so much done. I was going to get all the crochet and all the gaming done that I've been wanting to get done. But I didn't. I got all the errands done is what I got done. And then I got a flu shot on Thursday, which means that by Thursday night I was out. And then Friday I wasn't quite with it. I was like so achy yesterday. But I'm good now. I'm good. And the flu shot will keep me protected for a little while. So I'm good. Yay. All right. So first question, you guys. The very first question is, what is one article of clothing that someone could wear that would make you walk out on a date with them? Like, what is something that they could wear and you would walk out on a date with them?
A mullet.
That's not an article of clothing.
It counts.
So I don't know if we're on a date. See, I don't care about these items, but if we're on a date, don't come to a date in overalls, please. Please.
Just overall dresses, like the one I have.
Well, yes, but I date men. And even if he wears the overall dress, I don't know. I just it's just not something that I'm attracted to. That's all. That's all. Be right back, putting dishes away. Alice says, then coffee and crochet. Yay. Yes, but errands beat crochet for feeling good, productively speaking. Yes, Alice, you're right. You're right. And I got I got a lot of stuff done, but I wish I would have gotten more crochet done, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. I did. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I did hit my errands, hit a Hobby Lobby this past week, and this week was a 30% off week. So I did do that. Leather pants. Oh my gosh, yes, please. Thanks, Barbara. I appreciate that. Actual clothing. Alice, you're hilarious. Hi, David Kate. Oh my gosh. He needs to go in jail too, because he's gonna mess something up. I'm sorry, you guys. He just walked across my keyboard. So yeah, we have to put him away for a little bit. Let's see here. Bib overalls. Yes, Judy. Okay, so you're with me on that. I'm just no, I don't mind overalls. You know, they have their place, but just don't wear them on a date. Don't wear them on a date. No. Not about the image. It's the heart on the inside. Oh, yes, Keith. That's true. That is true, Keith. You're right. You're right. And honestly, if I've gotten to know the person before the date, I don't think it matters, to be honest with you. Because if I chose to go and hopefully I've gotten to know the person. Oh my gosh, Stella, come on, baby, it's okay. This is my other beautiful Tuxie. Hello.
She's got very sloppy tucks.
She's a sloppy Tux.
She's a tux.
Hi, baby. You're my Stella, aren't you, girlfriend? Hi, sweetie. Yay. All right. Come on, relax. Okay, a smelly barn clothes, right? I live farmer guys. I love farmer guys. Yes. I love that. Underwear over the pants or those mesh shirts. Okay. And honestly, I don't think so. And I could just be assuming here, but I think some a gentleman who wears a mesh shirt would probably not be interested in me. I'm thinking. You mean go out on a date or leave the date? Okay, so if you go on a date and somebody's wearing a particular item of clothing, what would it be to make you leave? Like what particular item of clothing? Dirty or unironed clothing? I'm okay with the unironed. I really am. I am not the best about ironing. If it's really bad, I would judge, but I wouldn't leave. Um, but I would judge. A wedding ring. Thank you. Ah, that's a good one. A wedding ring. What about if he told you he was a widow or widower? Because I actually lost my wedding ring, but I wear my husband's wedding band on a different finger though. I wear it on my middle finger sometimes. So just curious about that. It depends on how much I'm enjoying the date itself. I could put up with a lot for a good meal. Oh my god, or an amazing show. You know what? You make a very good point, Lori. You make an amazing point. Lisa says, "Dirty clothes. Haven't dated in 40 years." Ah, yes, and you know what? I haven't dated in a while, so I'm not I'm not enjoying the prospect of going back there. I'm not in any hurry either, but I'm not enjoying that prospect. Um I thought you asked what would be okay to wear to step out on a date. Bib overalls are okay with me because I like farmer guys. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it's let me reread I'll read the question again. What is one article of clothing that someone could wear that would make you walk out on a date with them? Where'd it go? A dress, especially if you looked better in it than me. Yes, Barbara, right? Like you can wear a dress all day long, but if you look better in it than me, then we got issues. But I'm widowed twice and not looking for a third. Judy, I understand that. I get that. A dress, especially if you look better than me. Not the incest. If I was truly interested and he passed one date, I'd restyle them. Actually, I did this. He looked good. I love it. I love it. A toupee. That's what David. If you are not showing off your baldness, then David's about to walk. Lots of gothy guys who wear mesh shirts. Oh, okay. You know what? That's right. Okay. Well, and I forgot about that because I dated gothy guys back in the day. Yeah, but yes, also came into that too. Yeah, but you know, I forgot because I dated the gothy guys. But they didn't wear so many meshy shirts. Hi, Kim. Yes, new hair. It's gonna be this way, and I just let it grow. It'll grow for 5 years before I do it again. That's how I roll. Oh my God, no, Jamie, I do not have a date coming up. Not even close. No. So not even ready for that. I probably wouldn't be ready for that for years. I am one of those people who go many years single in between breakups. And it wasn't pining for the person I broke up with. It was just I recentered. That's what I do. I recenter. Sarah says, I accept that he could be a widower, but if he's still wearing his ring, he probably isn't over her yet and not ready for another someone. And that is very true, Sarah. That's true. Maybe it might be an honor thing, but if he's moved his wedding band to a different finger, maybe. But most men don't wear rings on many fingers. Not. I'm not saying all men. Just most men don't wear more than one ring. So, oh yes, Kim. I think I might have to agree with you on that one. Not the end says that's funny, David. A toupee. I would fall laughing right then and there. Yeah, they may end up leaving because you're laughing. An obvious toupee, right? Is that your coffee making that noise?
Oh, my coffee's done.
Oh, it's the litter box. I keep hearing it. You guys, I got a litter robot. It's the best thing ever. And our cats do not even use. We have 2 litter boxes because I have 4 cats. And we since we got I only have room for 2. But we got the litter robot and they stopped using the second litter box. They love that thing. Anyway, because it's always clean. Judy says to me, walk out means go out. So I misunderstood the question. Oh, got you, Judy. Okay, I understand. Jolene says Jesus sandals with socks. You mean those Birkenstocks? I loved those things back in the day. Lori says a t-shirt promoting something racist, sexist, or against my values or political views. Yes, Lori. Amen to that. Yes. Deborah says a tank top. Keith says me being guy if she was showing too much skin. Okay, that I like that. I like that a lot. I'd probably go for the same thing on a man too if he was showing too much. David says, really, if you're ashamed of your hair, what else are you hiding? Ooh. Well, you know what? I have a stepfather who that was like his biggest insecurity was he was going bald, and so but he didn't ever wear a toupee. He ended up getting some hair plugs and stuff like that put in. So, but it wasn't a toupee. But that was just his thing. It's kind of like, I get for me the way I looked at it is I get my nails done because I have weak nails, or I put on makeup to enhance particular features and hide. And I don't even hide them that well, but try and hide the bags under my eyes, that kind of thing. So that's the way I saw it. But he didn't ever wear a toupee. You guys, I'm sorry. I always get something in my eye on a live. Sorry about that. Okay. It'll just bug me for a little bit, you guys. Sorry about that. And Alice is agreeing with him. Says David, you do know I wear wigs because of chemo, right? Not that you're looking to date me, a woman, but baldness, sensitivity, awareness, pretty please. And that's a good point. And it could be a sense of insecurity, not just for men and women. But my mom was wearing it when she started losing her hair. She was wearing some wigs then too. So in that sense, it makes total sense. Ed says, I'm bald and proud. Kim has new hair too. Deborah, I need to go check it out. Or political clothing generally, yeah. And any what, Alice? You don't like Harry Potter clothing? Oh, we can't date then. You would so walk out on me. I don't wear any Harry Potter clothing. My daughter does, but I would if I had some. I would wear some Harry Potter clothing, and I've considered it, like a Hufflepuff, like hoodie or something.
Like the Slytherin one I
have. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Yarn Fairy. So nice to see you here. Vicky says, looks like he hadn't taken a shower in days. Oh, yeah. I don't know about that. Okay. So, and I know I'm missing. Hi, Amby. So nice to see you. Hello, hello. Thanks, Amby. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, it'll be like this for a little bit, for a hot minute. But over 5 years, you guys will see it grow, and then I'll do it all over again because that's what I do. Barbara says depends on and you guys just coming in. So the question being answered right now is, what is one article of clothing that someone could wear that would make you walk out on a date with them? Oh, okay. So, yeah. Alice, I get that. Okay. Alice says, fine with HP, just don't support the author. And I get that. And that's so tough because so many people fell in love with Harry Potter, but in this past like 3-4 years,
Yeah, the authors. No.
yeah, she's shown her true colors, and yeah, unfortunately. Let's hear Ed's opinion on what is a deal breaker for you. Yes. Well, and Kevin was in here, and his opinion was too much skin, which I like that. Hey, Nancy, so nice to see you. Hello. Honey and I have been matching Gryffindor shirts, multiple matching Gryffindor shirts, actually. That's funny. My daughter, Kim says, my daughter calls her wigs help her hair. I love it. She started losing hair at 15, finally got wigs during the pandemic. I understand that. That's at 15. Wow. I can't even imagine. My aunt, um, she started going gray at 16. So this hair, and I donate my hair, so I don't dye it. So this is all natural. But I'm blessed. My mom is just recently, in the past like 10 years, has gone milk, salt, and pepper. So I'm blessed as far as that goes. Lori says, I'm also a person. I wonder if I can see better because you guys see I'm doing this. I wonder if I put, probably not, but let me check and see these glasses because you guys are blurry. Yeah, no, that doesn't help at all. Okay. All right. All right. I'm also a person who says, tell me about your shirt. I might find out the shirt was a test of my values and communication styles and ability. I still buy Harry Potter themed stuff, but only from gay and trans people on Etsy. Yes, nice. Screw you, Miss Out Rowling, right? uh, I might walk out of the person was wearing a 70s mesh muscle shirt. Amen. Oh, that's hi Manuela. Oh, thanks, Suze. I appreciate that. I thank you so much. Alice says my family starts grayhood in their 30s, but most of us have very dark hair. And I have one side of my family has some blonde, and then but most of my family is dark. I actually was born strawberry blonde.
So was I, wasn't I?
No, you were more golden.
Oh.
I don't know what Harry clothes looks like. Harry Potter clothes look like they're just themed clothes for Harry Potter. Anything Harry Potter, they usually have to do with what house you identify with, whether it be Hufflepuff or Gryffindor or Ravenclaw or Slytherin. So if it's Gryffindor, it's gold and red or burgundy, and then Hufflepuff is black and yellow. Huh?
Yes, you used to dress in Hufflepuff colors. You told me that.
No, I never.
your combat boots with your black
Oh,
shirt
that
and
was more
shorts.
Bumblebee. It's a different yellow. But and then Ravenclaw is silver and blue. And what is Slytherin? Is that gray and green?
Silver and green.
Silver and green. Good morning, Amy Jo. Good. And Nancy says, maybe if I wore a 70s polyester suit. And that would be so uncomfortable. You couldn't breathe. Your body couldn't breathe in that. Ooh, Sarah said I put my first video up on my channel today. I think I saw where. Did you post that in Affordably Crafty? I think I saw that on Facebook. It says I don't see any grays, so started getting grays in my 40s. Okay, and Jess making knits. Hi, hello. Says I got my first gray around 18. They've increased gradually since, and I have a concentrated spot where my migraine pain. Oh, that's interesting. Is most often. I wonder if there's a connection. That I wonder too. That's interesting. Lori says my hair is lighter than it had been, but I have a silver streak just left of center. People always compliment it, so I try and embrace it. Nice, I love that. And hopefully when I do start getting some grays, I embrace it. Not sure, we'll see. You never know until you get to those moments whenever you start getting a lot of grays. My mom doesn't color; she just keeps it as is. All right, so you guys, I'm going to ask the next question. Those of you, we're not picking colors today because I did not get a chance to do a thing on my blanket. So we're not doing that today. I did want to tell you that not next week, but the week after, there will not be a My Live because I have to get the air conditioning fixed on my car. So I have it scheduled for the Saturday after next. At 10 a.m. So that's what I'm going to be doing that day. Have to get the AC fixed before the summer comes. All right. And then Rowan, do me a favor and find a gift bucket. Yeah. All right. Okay, so this next one is the zombie apocalypse is coming. What 3 people do you want on your team?
The Winchester brothers.
Well, yeah. There's 2
And
right there.
Someone from The Walking Dead.
The Winchester brothers and Buffy.
Yeah. Well, Buffy doesn't really deal with zombies. She deals with
she deals with enough supernatural. She's good. So that's what I'm rolling with. The Winchester brothers and Buffy. Or Bobby.
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby. Charlie.
Oh, yeah.
From Supernatural. It's actually Charlie. Okay, so you guys, if you haven't been here before, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. At the end of my lives, which usually end at about 1 p.m. Eastern time, I draw a name for a giveaway. The caveat on this is that you do need to have been active in the chat within the last 5 minutes. Okay, so what do I give away? Well, you get to choose, and actually, I need to pull the ones that. The winner from last week. Here we go. I didn't have these pulled out, but these are gone. No more of these. And I got to get those in the mail. I got a few things I got to get in the mail. Okay, so what you have to choose from if you win are one of these hooks. These hooks are fine. They're just not hooks that I'm going to use. So I wanted to give them to a new home if somebody needed them. The largest one that I have is an 8mm. It's an ergonomic 8mm. And then the smallest one that I have, I honestly don't know the smallest one. It's tiny. Like this is a 1.2. I think I have a 0.9 in here or something millimeter. It's a 1.5. So I have some tiny ones in here. Just ask if I have a particular size. I will check and see if I do. But yes, you can choose a hook from here. These are nice ergonomic hooks. There is one non-ergonomic hook, just your regular, actually maybe a couple of those. Yeah, here's another one. But these are aluminum hooks. They're all pretty much boy style. So that's the type of hooks that are there. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I also have this hook set. It is a plastic hook set, boy, and it is 4 to 6.5 millimeter hooks. Okay, and then I have a 3-tiered tassel, and Okay, so here starts the buttons. Oh, I have some other aluminum hooks in here too. They're boy hooks. These are definitely boy hooks. So I have some other aluminum boy hooks in here. All right, so now we start with the buttons, and I got lots of button options. All right, so this one is pretty. It is a nice teal. It's organic elements, but it's a nice teal hook. You see with my nail about how big it is. So it's a larger button, but not super big. Okay, and then oh, I have these. This is the only thing I won't send internationally because of the size of it. You guys, I'm using my webcam that is attached. That's a part of my computer, and this is actually a pretty decent webcam. Kind of liking it. All right, so this one is available for U.S. Residents. All right, this is another button. David already has this one. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. And then some heart buttons. And then sugar skulls. And then cactuses or cacti. These are so cute. And then Cruella de Vil, Ursula, and Maleficent. The villains, those ladies. Yes. And to counter that, I have the princesses. And there's a fairy godmother in there too. Look at that. So the princesses, I have flowers. And these are kind of antique gold buttons. And mermaids or splish splash. Okay, and then two more. I have this is a bunch of brown kind of wooden look buttons. There's 28 total buttons in this. So and finally I have what I call the firefly buttons. So that's what you have to choose from if your name is drawn. And now I need to count. Hi, Amy Joe. So nice to see you. My husband, Jesus. I love that, Keith. I love that. That's actually a really, really, really good answer. Says, I hate that kind of imposterism. And I missed the first part of that. Yarn Fairy says the first grade at 10, mostly gray before I started C hair loss, 80% gone and still losing. Oh, okay. So the COVID hair loss. It does grow back, Yarn Fairy. Just to let you know, it does grow back. My mom's hair is growing back. And she's got it cut really short right now, but she's kind of liking it. I don't know if I could ever do a super short cut. But she is got it cut really, really short now. Is enjoying it. The Rock, that's a good one, Amy Joe. Yes. Buffy, Faith, Willa, and Willow, period. You know what? They are good choices, all of those. Faith is another character on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, right? Oh, yes, Jason Momoa. My gosh. The guy who plays Uhtred on The Last Kingdom and The Witcher. Oh, yeah, okay. I like those choices. I'm loving that those choices, Lacey. Might as well go out having a blast, right? Um, Amby says I'm on vacation in Florida for my cousin's second birthday. Oh, cool. My sister made decorations on her cricket. How cool is that? I have a cricket that I haven't touched. I will eventually. But no, I haven't touched it. I wish I zombies are coming, Lori says. That's another reason not to walk out on the guy with the big buckle overalls or NRA t-shirt. They might be useful acquaintances. Lori, you so good. So, hot zombie cat hashtag hot zombie killing summer. Yes, yes, yes. And Ed says you are correct, Lori. I love the flowers. Yes, I do too. I think they're super cute, but I've had them for a while, Alice. And it, Kathy, that teal button is so pretty. I agree. I'm going to try and design filet crochet skull poncho with small skulls. Does anyone think that will sell? Yes, it will. Both pattern as the actual shawl itself. Yes, especially as we get into the fall. That will so sell. I think it'll be very, very popular. Bye everyone. Have to go. Have a great day. Thanks, Sue. Well, thanks for joining me, Suze. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. My dark brown hair is way gray. His really curly mixture currently. But I'm good with it. That sounds awesome, actually, Jess. That sounds really cool. I wonder if that'll happen with me. I don't know. I have gotten a gray come in, and I don't pull them, so I don't know where it went. But it feels, the texture of it's so different. It's not curlier, but it's so much more coarse and thick. And I've already got thick hair to begin with, so I can't imagine when I do go gray. The hairdressers are gonna love me. I think that there is definitely a market for that. Yeah, see, Ed agrees. I agree. I think that would be great. Ooh, also you can rely a Mel Live to bring up Momoa. Amen to that, right? Momoa, yummy. And then Henry Cavill too. What? Those two together? And oh, there was talk of Jason Momoa joining the Witcher series. Oh my gosh. I wouldn't even care about the plot point at that point. I wouldn't. I would just be like, ah. I would just be enjoying the view of him, Henry Cavill and Jason Momoa.
I met someone who didn't like Jason Momoa, like his looks.
Well, I can't be friends with them.
They said he was too hairy, and I was like, what do you mean?
He's not that hairy. I mean, he's got his dreads and stuff, but he's not that hairy. I mean, at least based on what I see from Aquaman.
She thinks The Rock is attractive compared to him.
Okay, so she likes bald men, which is fine. The Rock is attractive, but no, I'm a Jason Momoa fan all the way. And I'm sorry, I'm talking with Peanut. You need to not talk to me while I'm live, baby.
Hey, I'm allowed to.
She's putting in her 2 cents. Okay, so I got to catch up. If I Ashley says if I couldn't have all the characters from Buffy, I would substitute in either Legolas or Katniss Everdeen. Katniss is a good choice. Someone who is excellent shot, but with a quieter weapon. You know what? Very good, very, very good point. Yeah, Katniss. I think yes. Although I'm still Winchesters, but I would go with Katniss. Sarah loves Lacey says, I love a man who can pull off overalls, especially if there's no shirt underneath them. Hashtag deep south. Yeah. Shannon says, I've learned to embrace my gray. I'm lucky I got my mom's. It's silver gray, and my husband loves it. Yarn Fairy Empire Brothers from the originals. Oh, yes. Klaus and Eli, or Elias. I just rewatched that. Yes, but yes. Charmed Sisters. Yes, Amy Jo. Oh my gosh, you're so right. The original term for me though, Amy Jo. I don't know if that's the way it is with you, but the original. Piper, Prue, and I don't know. I would be hard pressed to say whether it'd be Prue or Paige. I don't know. I'm thinking I kind of like me Prue a little bit more than Paige. So Piper, Prue, and Phoebe. Celebrities and people from my real life. Ed Carr says, I would want my wife with me. I'm good with all types of weapons. There you go. And she would be there to cheer you on. Amy Jo says, I've been going gray since I was in my teens. Have colored it on and off. Let it go totally gray a few times. I'm going to be dyeing it my favorite color soon. What's your favorite color? I would be dyeing it purple.
Just like me.
Mm-hmm. I love that. Yarn Fairy says bald men are HOT. Aren't you married to one? We love hearing Peanut. Great perspective. Ah, thanks, Lori. So Lori loves to hear you.
Thank you.
Hi, Ursula. So nice to see you. Hello. Aw, thanks, Ursula. I'm so glad you made it too. Jess says, I'm a dork. To Lacey, I'm a dork. I'm so cold here. My husband had to put on his muskrat bomber hat this morning, and I found him very attractive in it. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. Lacey says, I'm glad I'm not the only one. LOL, Jess. I got my last tattoo from a very good looking guy wearing overalls and no shirt. And Alice says, if you're talking Buffy characters, oh my God, Willow or her girlfriend, but I forgot her name. I have tried to watch Buffy. I need to get past the first season, I'm told. So I need to do that. I don't know what that is. Can I block you? There we go. Hi Samantha, so nice to see you. Mama G, hi Mama G. It says when Rusty and I lived far away from each other, watching Charmed was a special connection. Oh, I love that. I love that so much. I didn't work for 2 years when Ro was little. She was in elementary school, like the first years, I think first and second grade. Anyway, I ended up getting into Charmed because it came on TNT because I would be running TNT, the network, that channel, all day long. So that's how I got into Charmed and Supernatural both because they would play the reruns and then it would go into Law and Order. It also played Angel, and I have watched all seasons of Angel, but not Buffy. I need to watch Buffy. Yes, Amy Jo, purple, and I'm gonna put blue on the ends. I love that so much. I love that, Amy Jo. Kim from Kim Crochet and Knits is going live at 2 p.m. Well, thanks for letting us know, Samantha. I appreciate that. So is my friend Connie. She is going to be going live at 2 p.m. Eastern time. Yarn Fairy says, Mel, I would be helping him. Ah, yes, perfect. I can shoot a firearm with my own shoot and a compound bow. Oh, nice. I love it. Perfect. And Alice, her name is Tara, unless you mean from later, her name is Kennedy. Talking about Buffy or Willow's girlfriends, right? Or wives. I think girlfriends in the show. I should also mention that after 30 years of marriage, Lori, LOL. Can someone drop Kim Crochet Knits channel link? I don't know it, so I'm not going to look it up just now. Samantha. The celebrities would be The Rock, Jason Momoa, and Tom Hanks. Seen Castaway? LOL. Right? Okay. I like that. I like Tom Hanks. He'd probably be very resourceful. They age like fine wine, don't they? Hello, Ursula. Yarn Hookers is at Ginger's and is about interlock crochet. Yes, Ambi, you're absolutely right. It's at Ginger's tonight and it's about interlock crochet. All right, you guys, I'm going to ask the next question. So the 2 questions that I've asked so far are, what is one article of clothing that someone could wear that would make you walk out on a date with them? And then the other question was, the zombie apocalypse is coming. Who are 3 people that you want on your team? And the next question is, oh, I love this. What was the worst style choice you have ever made? What was the worst style choice you have ever made? Okay, I grew up in the 80s. There's a lot of them, you guys, but I was very young in the 80s. My high school years were in the 90s, thank God. So I didn't have the super big butt when middle school. I swear. I have a photographic evidence of this. I had a mullet. And I looked so manly in my mullet. I did. It was the worst. But up here, I had this feather thing going on, and then I had it permed back here, so it was a little bit longer than it is now in the back, and it was curly. You guys, mullets are coming back. I don't even know. I can't.
They are?
Yes, that was
Where?
the hairstylist. They were telling me that somebody had a mullet and it was like a great mullet. I'm like, ugh, I can't. that was that was the worst style choice that I have ever made, I think. And no, I didn't see your answer to the first question, Amby. Tell me, what was your answer? 90s throwback. My hairstyle was for a lot of growing up. Style. What is that? I have never been in style. I had the worst hair, says Alice. I've seen mullets in real life, but I don't get it. Trust me, I don't either. And even though I mean I was a product of my childhood, so I had a mullet when I was in what grade I was. I don't think I was in eighth. I think it was like sixth or seventh grade. Hi, Kathy says I had no fashion sense, but some of my huge shoulder pads and ruffles. Oh my gosh, the ruffles. Ruffles are coming back too. These are actually these sleeves. They well, whenever they're down, they're a little ruffly, but they're not too bad. They're not too bad. Hi, Katrina says hello, each and every one of you. Looking back, I must say, wearing jackets with padded shoulders. Now I can't imagine it. I will say I did wear shoulder pads, and why did women want to look like linebackers? Polyester pants, yes, Shannon. No worries, Alice. I had no fashion sense. Some of my outfits had huge shoulder pads and ruffles. Joan Jett was the only woman who has ever pulled off a mullet, I'm pretty sure. Actually, she did a pretty amazing, yeah, because she always looked amazing, right? She still does. She always looks amazing, is a better way to put it. Amy Jo says, in high school, I decided to cut my hair short and get a tight curly perm. I looked like a poodle. It was awful. Oh no. So Mama G says, question one, a leisure suit. Okay, I get that. That's yeah. Question two, Tom Walt, Eddie Vedder for music, and Johnny Depp. Just so I can look at him. I like that one. Question three, my perm, and it looked like an afro. Thanks, Katrina. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome back, Katrina. I know you used to be a member, so welcome back so much. Thank you. Yes, the padded shoulders, says Carol. Hi, Inga. How are you? Yep, mullets were back. Oh, hang on. Yep, mullets are back with a certain group of teen boys. My 17-year-old has one. I can't even, Lori. How does it look on him? Are they like improved mullets? Because
Why would you let the kid get a mullet?
at 17, honey, do you
Yeah.
think that I could let you do anything?
No.
All right, then. Now, I do let you dye your hair. That's one thing I give permission for. But, I got to let you express yourself. That's my job, is to help you be you. That's a mama's job and function in the world without me. I can never do shoulder pads because my shoulders were always stuck out past them. Oh, so you already had bigger shoulders, right? I look like I had a gross on each shoulder. Oh my God, that's hilarious. I mean, not, but yeah. I got a perm in high school. I called it my poodle hair. I looked like a blonde Bob Ross. Oh my gosh. I did get a perm. I think it was in high school, but I didn't end up with poodle hair, and it's only because I have heavy hair. But I learned that I will never get another perm again because I'm sensitive up. I have a sensitive head, and yeah, that the pull of the little curls, the little rods, and everything, it was very uncomfortable for me. To answer the first question, a mesh tank or short shorts. Oh my gosh, short shorts. If worn together, no, 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 no. This is Ambi. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, that's hilarious. Well, thank you for renewing the membership, Katrina. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I got a permanent high school. And today, I don't know if I'm going to do it today, but tomorrow I am working on getting you access to this month to your discounts, and there's another free pattern. So that's what I'm working on tomorrow during the day. Today, it's time for Peanut to get a haircut. Which hers won't be a big change. She likes to keep it actually about this long, I think, a little bit shorter than this. Um, That's how she likes to keep it. All right. So I also had the wild hair with all the layers that took forever to style. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine that. My hair is a little layered right now, and I had it back the first day I got it done. I had it back in a ponytail, like right here. Okay, right here, because I wanted it off my neck because it was bugging me, which is why my hair never stays this length for long. But so I had it back in a ponytail, and then oh, thanks, Inga. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. What was I saying? Um, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So that when I woke up the next morning, my hair was sticking in all different directions. It was not pretty. It was I had to wet it down just so I could tame my hair. It was hilarious. Um, I did get your email, Marceling, and I have had a crazy week, and forgive me for that. I thought I was gonna have like some free time this week, and I didn't. I ran all the errands that I usually can't run. I made all the appointments. I had a doctor's appointment. I had a car appointment. I had a hair appointment, obviously. I had to run to my bank, which my bank I had to actually it wasn't too far from you, Amby. I was on the other side of Atlanta, I believe. So I was in Buford, Georgia, or Buford. I don't know. I don't know how it's pronounced. Just on the other side between Gainesville and Atlanta. So I had to go there to go to my bank because there's not one any closer to me. That's the closest one because I had to get a certified check so I can go and pay off my house. So, and then I had to meet with a guy that I'm paying off. I had to meet to pay with somebody to go pay off my house. So that's the stuff that I was doing. And Lori says, "Well, he's my baby. It does show off his natural curls pretty well." Oh, I love that, and I bet you. And if I, yeah, those natural curls, right? But and I don't know, they could be doing it better, but I can't even imagine. I keep thinking about the mullet that I had, and I'm like, ooh, boob tube dresses. I keep catching them in catching the hem and flashing. Oh my gosh, those were the worst, right? Those tube dress. Oh, and you didn't have a bra underneath it. What's your answer to the current question, Andy? I'm so sorry. I'm catching some of them and not all of them because I'm not able to keep up with the chat perfectly. So forgive me for that, Andy. I'm so sorry. I do try to catch everybody's. Ashley says, I don't know if you didn't see if you were being merciful. I didn't see us, but I cut my bangs myself. A fluffy, frizzy, too short. What a mess for months. Oh my gosh. I did the same thing right before school pictures. I swear. And I have a picture proof of that too. I cut my bangs, right? But this is feathering my bangs across my forehead, right? So it was like the side sweep feather. But because I did it myself, I starts it curls, and then because I cut it, it went like straight up. So I have like this V feathering. Anyway, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't. It was not. No, no, bad. Okay, excuse me. I did get it. I did. Thank you so much. And I know these are the buttons that you want, so I have these put aside for you. Thank you for checking, Mercedes. Thank you so much. And you guys, I couldn't get my other camera to work. I'm going to work on that later. But so that's why I'm so close up in your faces right now. Normally I'm back a little bit more. But yeah, so I'm using my webcam on my computer, which is an okay camera. So anyway, mind you, kids in my area have beaten the EOF shorts, so sure they actually show booty. I don't understand that at all. Oh, I must have missed something. So forgive me. I must have missed something. That was okay. Making. Oh wait. And then Regal says, zombies. If my boyfriend don't count in the total, which of course he counts, right? Our best couple of friends down the street, well armed, yes, and a friend of a cousin's as he does his own reloads. Okay, that works. Terry says, when I was about 35, I got my first perm, and it looked like I was wearing a curly football helmet. Oh, no. I was so thankful for the late 80s and 90s when grunge came in. That was a natural style for me. There you go. You're like, I have found my people. Thanks, Marshall. I appreciate it. Craft Alice says James Dean Anderson did the mullet sent he, or did you say didn't he? James Dean Anderson. I don't know. I have to. Oh yes, he did. James Dean Anderson. Yes, as MacGyver. Yes, it took me a minute to realize who you were talking about, Alice, but yes, he did. And actually, he rocked the mullet. He rocked it. And also my guy from Supernatural. Oh my gosh, I can't even think of his name. He was only on a few episodes, but he cracked me up. He was the tech wizard for them before Sam became the tech wizard. What was it? Ash. I think his name was Ash. I think it was Ash. Amy Jo says, "Yikes! It sounds like the time I tried to highlight my hair myself. I didn't wash the highlight all the way, and it ended up bleaching my whole head. Ooh, ooh. You know what? What about that color that you got? So I did this when you sprayed your hair full of sun in. That amazing color. That was not a good fashion choice for me either. Hey, I know you've been busy. I was about to send out some happy mail to people, and you'll understand it better if you watch my Super Gratitude Sunday video. I will check it out. And while I eat, I watch videos, so I will definitely check that out. Ashley, and I need your other videos too. So go to your channel and watch me some vids. That's what I need to do. Love you. I meant to say, kids in my area have been wearing shorts so short it actually shows booty. Oh, got you. Okay, Alice. Is it warm there? Because, or are you talking about in the summer months? I used to wear some short shorts, so I can't. But that's when I had the little body and younger me. No, my shorts go to because y'all don't need to see all that. Vicky says, I bleached my hair blonde in high school gym. First hour, it was swim day. Oh no. Your hair turned green. Oh, I have not done that, but that sun in look, brassy was amazing. Go for a while, need to prepare dinner and get my PJs on. Okay, Sarah, thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully you can come back before it ends here in about an hour. And once made DIY stonewash jeans, and they were great until I bent down and they split right up the backside. Yeah, because you compromised the strength of material. Yeah, I understand that. I just watched a TikTok of a guy, the dad and son, and the dad is probably, I would say, 60s, and the son maybe 50s, mid to late 50s, and then the son was in late 20s, 30s, that type of deal, that age range. Anyway, I watched a TikTok and they were doing this dance challenge in a hardware store, and he had to get low, and he split his pants, and yeah, that was amazing. And poor guy, he ran out so fast. Anyway, and of course the daughter that was recording it posted it. Oh, Stephanie's here. Hi, Stephanie. Says, hello, everyone. What are we into today? So, Stephanie, the 3 questions that I've asked so far are, what is one article of clothing that someone could wear that would make you walk out on a date with them? And then the next one is, the zombie apocalypse is coming. Who are people you want on your team? Honestly, I should add Ginger to my team because she does so much research. What is the worst style choice? Is the next one. And that's all. And some of it actually went to the next question. But what is the worst style choice you ever made? That's the current question. Oh my gosh, self tanner, that was my worst. Oh, you know what, Lori? So I lived in Florida and I used to be able to tan like crazy easy, right? I was out in the sun all day long too. So I used a tan accelerator, you guys. This was before cancer was a thing, right? So I used a tan accelerator. I burnt so bad. Yeah, so that was not fun. That was that yeah, no, that didn't work out well for me. Um but I did. I used a tan accelerator, and that was the worst. Not Daisy Dukes Corrine says, "Hi Corrine, how are you? Yesterday I just saw like Alicia Silverstone in Clueless. Those short skirts don't work on a 52-year-old. Oh my god, I would have loved to see that. I rocked those short little plaid skirts with knee highs back in the day. I did. I worked at Express at the time, so I was hopping. I was looking, but I can't imagine wearing that now. That was in the summer. Ireland is not warm enough anytime, but Ireland is not warm enough any time of the year for that. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's right. You guys are pretty north of the equator, so Martian says, I always had long hair. It was always bad about having knots. So my mom cut the hair. I looked like a boy all summer long. Still to this day, I won't be here. I won't get it cut once in a while short, but then regret it. Oh, got you, Marcian. So you know what? I lived in Florida and we used to go on the boat a lot. And I had when we first moved to Florida, it was before kindergarten, so it was probably about 4. I had long hair and we would go on boats, airboats, just any type of boat, right? And so my mom would have to work through my hair afterwards, and I have such a sensitive head. Woman got us bowl cuts. I bowl cuts, that 80s bowl. You know what I'm talking about. Boys and girls had it alike, but yeah, I got a bowl cut, and yeah, so she managed that a lot better. Oh, bye, Jess. So nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it. Um. Oh, Queen says, "Oh wait, Daisy Dukes is definitely not my answer. Number one, maybe." And Ed says to Alice, "You're right. Ireland isn't that warm." uh, Eclipse team to in the I did like Vampire Diaries. I did. I enjoyed me some, but I was more into the originals than Vampire Diaries. Um, and then Ambi that I'm seeing Ambi in the 90s, long sleeve turtlenecks and those 80s and 90s upholstery vests. Oh my gosh, I know what you're talking about. Those were the hottest things, right? And then you wore them with like the pleated jeans. You know what I'm talking about? Oh my gosh. I think I had that same outfit, and it was a big turtleneck. It was like a little mock turtleneck, is what I had. I couldn't wear it against. I can't even wear it now because I can't see it having up against my neck. Excuse me. Um, but and then the vest that looked like upholstery. Yes. Oh my gosh, Ambi, that just brought me back. I think you're a little bit younger than me, but I remember that from my high school years, like late high school years. Yes, that's hilarious. Worst style choices. Well, back in the day, it was leg warmers. Oh, but I love me some leg warmers now. They actually have come back, but I need to make me some leg warmers. To be honest with you, I love them for practical sense, not for fashion sense. I probably would never wear them in public. Oh my goodness. My worst fashion mistake was a ruffle front shirt. Oh my gosh. Yes, you got the ruffles straight down. Yes, I remember those. My first bra at 10, it was a 32B. So by then I was 34 double D. Oh my goodness. So, and you had all these ruffles going. Yeah. Typical. Lita says, worst fashion choice I wore was a jean jacket with a jean skirt. I also had super long natural nails for a while. Ooh, wish I could do. I had long nails, but they tear easily and they tear back on the bed. So these actually, when I got them done, they were too long. I will not be getting them. I go next week after my live, and we go and get them done again. I'm not getting them done this long again. Nope. Just it was just too long for me with the because I do a lot of work on my computer. Worst fashion I worst. Okay, apocalypse. Anyone with a gun access to alcohol. Ooh, love that. Love it. And Deborah says to Alice, I'm with you. Lori says, Lordy, I used to douse myself in baby oil and lay on it, and it looks like a foil at noon and on the noon to 2 p.m. time. Yes, when you should stay inside. My dermatologist hates me and loves me at the same time, right? She's like, oh, the money, but oh my gosh, you've done so much damage. Also, pinball make down. I honestly don't know. Did they? Oh my gosh, those poor kids. Well, and it's funny because my niece had a bowl cut. I had the bangs. I used to have bangs, but you guys, the reason why, and I know I have a long forehead, so bangs would help with that. If I got like bangs that go to like here, so it would help kind of break that up. But I don't do bangs because I have cowlicks right here. So when I have bangs, those stick out like little horns on either side. And I don't need to show my horns. Nobody needs to see that. Oh, yeah, it is Richard Dean, isn't it? But I think I knew who you were talking about, Alice. uh, the sweater vest in Mary is Martian knitting shorts. Keith. And Granny D says, Lori, I can relate to the former sun worshiper also putting sun in my hair. Yes, I was talking about that earlier. And you end up with like this brassy kind of blonde. I did the sun in thing. I actually have a picture of that. I pictures with this evidence. My word choice. I had super long hair with um brassy because of the sun in that I put in my hair. Yeah, that was me. I was born mid 50s and grew up with the 60s and 70s fashion, which is where the coolest of the last century. I have to kind of agree with that. Now the polyester of the 70s, I wouldn't be able to do that, but I do love a lot of the looks from the 60s and 70s, except for those polyester and the suits, men's suits like tuxes from the 70s. Whew. Oh, Amby. Okay, Amby's got to go. Thank you so much. You have an amazing day, Amby. Thank you for joining me today while you're in Florida. Have fun. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. White is the new tan for me. Yeah, exactly. You keep freezing on me. Is it my connection or on your end? I don't know. I think that my connection's fine. I did have a little bit of a problem with the connection earlier, but nobody mentioned it, so I'm not sure. You guys, if I'm freezing, you let me know. Okay. Well, I don't know what I can do about it, but let me know. Okay, so Katrina's freezing too. Ah, you guys, I'm so sorry if it's still happening. Hopefully it corrects itself. I was having a little bit of a connection issue earlier. Oh, great with bangs. Thank you. Thanks. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. All right, you guys. So I'm gonna ask. Yeah, it does look like my connection is on the low end. You're not streaming anything, are you? No. Okay. So it does look like you guys. I apologize. My connection is on the low end. So hopefully it'll correct itself. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you, you guys, for your patience. I appreciate it. All right. So the next question is, and it's very close to the last question, to be honest with you. What is the worst haircut you ever had? And my answer is the same, the mullet. I swear I looked, and it's this picture. So it's a school picture of me with this mullet, and I'm wearing this sweatshirt, and it's got pastel fruits all over it, and it wasn't doing much for me. I got my Stella right here, you guys, my Stella girl. See here, let me see if Stella will let me cuddle her. She likes to lay on my leg, but sometimes she lets me do this with her. Stella. See my Stella. Oh, I adore her so much. Okay, so Shannon says it's better now. Yay, okay. Says only the picture freezes, not the sound. Okay. Michelle said, oh, well, hey, Michelle, thank you for joining me. Says I had a white mini dress and bright yellow and bright orange flowers. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. It looks like the Goldie would wear often. Oh, Pixie curly hair. Uh, Oh no, Katrina, stay warm, safe. Oh, Katrina, what's up? We're under snowstorm right now. We can't even see the house, the street from us. It's out, white out. Wow, yes. Stay safe. Stay safe, please. When I was little, I had lots of bad haircuts. Yeah, I had the bowl cut. Worst haircut is anytime with bangs. It doesn't work for me. Carol says I have super curly hair. In high school, I was in beauty school, and we all decided to straighten my hair using the permanent wave solution and conditioner. Oh no, how did that work out? Beautiful. You're done being held like that. Okie dokie. I'll put you back. I'll put you back, baby. But you gotta let go of me. You gotta let go of me. Hang on. Hey, I know you're voicing your discontent. Let me put them. She's like, whenever she's like, no, not happy with this, not good. All right. Stephanie said, hair, bad idea for me. I've always had me to long hair. Remember when big hair? Yes, here in the South was, it was the big hair, lots of hairspray. Yes. Oh my gosh, my she goes because the dogs ate my hair, ate this here, but she called it hairspray. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Because me, when I hear hairspray, I think Aquanet. I think those big aerosol things. No, this is what she thinks of. It's detangling spray. It's not hairspray, it's detangling spray. The dogs had eaten my other bottle, so I needed a bottle. I had shag that was longer in the back. The coffee's done. That's what's going on over there. Speaking of coffee, do you mind getting me another cup? Can you rinse this out? Because there's like, it's not schmutz. I don't know what that is at the bottom, but
It's Schmitz.
So and this is the word I had cut it short because of damage from my scrunchie. Oh no, so short, so traumatic. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of a haircut I had to get. This was like I was like 1920. Okay, so I had been dyeing black, you guys, and I've been doing my own. So I've been dyeing black. Decided I wanted to get rid of the black. So I went to a professional who bleached my hair, and then I wanted to dye it red on top of that. Oh my gosh, I ended up with leopard hair. I was in tears. I think I called into work that day. I ended up getting it cut. It was so short. It was like to here, and my hair curls up the shorter it gets. So it curled up. So it was, yeah, it was. That was probably the worst haircut.
Seeing kids who are really early 2000s would have loved your hairstyle.
Well, and actually, a lot of people loved it. Just for me, it was not me. Me at all. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. It's not even warm. Is it hot? It just takes a little bit to get this kind of a thicker cup. Oh my gosh, it's already like got little cracks on it. See that?
No. Oh. Huh.
Huh, my little cup. I don't know if you can see it on the. Already has cracks on it. Hopefully it'll stay. I got plenty of coffee mugs, so it's not like I will run out of coffee mugs. Oh, their coffee cup's warming up now. The worst treat. Oh, wait. Let me back up here. Carol says, all my hair broke off at the crown of my head. I had to chop my hair off pretty short, do a set and style with rolls a week to cover the baldness. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Lori says I had a bi-level haircut, which was just what us preppies called a mullet to differentiate between the Joe Dirt type. I love it. And Ashley said the worst. Oh wait, I read that one. Shannon says the one that looked like the best door. Well, how many people had? I never had that cut, but I think I'm. That's before my time. Katrina says the worst haircut I had was an older lady did it for me. She paid for it. What she paid for it? It was back in the 90s. The 90s mushroom cut. My hair was down to my butt. Oh no. And after they were done, it looked like someone had put a bowl on your head. Oh, I had that cut in the 80s when I was growing up. Kathy says I had some interesting haircuts in junior high school. Most of the hair was shorter, with waves, with only a small amount of hair that was longer in the back. It was awful. Oh my gosh. My mama used to always, Granny D says, my mama used to always make me get a pixie haircut. I hated it, but it sure did make life easier on her, right? No wonder you have such long hair now. You probably would never go short. Lisa says, when I was 11, my hair was down to my butt, but my grandma cut it into a pixie. It cried for 2 hours. Aw. That makes me think of America's Next Top Model. You know how they did the style changes? Aw. Lita D says, never dyed. My scalp is sensitive for bleach. Ooh. I wonder if I would have that problem. I can't remember. They had to bleach I'm probably okay. I can tolerate it because they had to bleach because of the black. But the older I get, the more sensitive my head gets, to be honest with you. The more sensitive everything gets, to be honest with you. Ed says, I basically had one hairstyle my whole life until I went bald. This is now my new hairstyle. Well, then it is easy to keep up, right? Lyrics hello. So hi, love Megalaya from India. Hello. Thank you so much for today. I appreciate it. So anybody new jumping in, this is most of us here in this chat are crochet and yarn community on knitting. I don't knit, but this is more community. And this particular live chat is really just about all of us getting to know each other. So I ask breaker and get to know now. Here I am doing a stash busting thing. I did not get a chance to do my work on my blanket, so we're not choosing colors today. But some mornings we choose some colors, which is a lot to take. So we work on colors to see which straight colors I'm going to use on the strands that stash busting blend. So that's what out. So welcome in brand new chat. I appreciate you being here. My daughter's hair was like that when this is from Kivia. Hi, Kivia. Like that too. And I think I missed the first part of this. Some people thought it was a weave. I would tell my grandma tell them that it was her real hair. Okay, so you were responding to Grammy says when I was 11 down to my butt. Got you. Okay. Your daughter's hair was down to her butt and people thought it was a weave. Gotcha. When I was 7, a kid spit his gum in the air and it landed in my mop of right on the top. Oh my gosh. I had to get a super shortcut and it looked like a boy for months. And at 7, that's so devastating. Dad got a haircut at the barber's. Looked like he put a bowl on. Oh my god! Looked like he put a bowl on my head. Got mistaken for a boy in a women's bathroom. Had to take lady to talk to my parents before she would believe me. Aw. The undercut. Oh yeah, where it was long and then you shaved underneath here. And right. Um, it come out of the top of your hair. Yes. Oh my! All the mom stories, right? Michelle says my sister had a rat tail that was down her butt. Oh gosh, you guys remember the rat tails? I'd forgotten that the rat tail. I didn't do it because I never really had hair. I think it only works if you have like short hair up here and then you have the rat tail. Terry says my daughters basically told me I'm never allowed to get what they call an old haircut or hair, and that whatever I decide to do. I know what you're talking about, lady. Well, and it's whenever women decide to go short. And I don't know that I could ever not like layered short. I could never do that. I honestly, it's because I have to be able to take my hair up off. And in fact, when she cut my hair this time, it's too short. It should have been down to here. It's okay. It'll grow. In like a few months, it'll be down to here. And then I'll be able to put my hair up where I want it. I like to put my hair up here so that it is completely off my neck, which is why I was always in a bun whenever it's long. That's why I can't do short hair. Even super short hair will go on your neck on some level. So I need to be able to pull my hair back. At least here I can pull it back and it's off because it's short enough. See? Actually, kind of like the wavy look whenever I pull it back. Whenever it's long, I don't get this like kind of wavy look. So I kind of like that actually. Think about it. Ed says, I do have the best barber. Is your barber? You are very. And do you get barbered anymore? Are you completely bald or do you have a little bit of hair? So many questions, Ed. It says to add your cut within the first week of a cut. Love the peach fuzz. Then it's time. You look best as long as you keep the facial hair. Oh, I love that. Terry, okay, I read that one. Stephanie says, I love this time with you and everyone on the live streams. I have no friends because I'm always working. I feel like you all are old friends together. Small talk. Thank you. Stephanie, I love that about you. And honestly, I mean, I know my neighbor. I don't have like friends that I hang out with here. I moved here a couple of years ago and I work out of my home. So it's not exactly the best conducive to meeting people because I'm inside all the time. Now, sister's actually building a house here in the city that I live in. So excited. And she's so much better at meeting people than me. She really is. It's just, honestly, you guys, I'm like a crazy introvert. I really am. So meeting people is hard, especially people of my tribe. You know what I mean? How can I meet somebody who is into yarn arts, right? And then also loves gaming and loves movies and TV shows. Where are those people? But I'll find them eventually. Eventually. And Ashley says, I just addressed my last envelope. Oh, nice. I'm sorry, you guys, that I'm freezing. I'm sorry about my internet connection today. Probably have to reboot them before tonight. Oh, my hair is now about the same length as yours, but was down to my butt. That's where I was at too, Alice. And then I donated it. Actually, I still need to fill out the paperwork and then donate it. But yeah, I got to get that in the mail. They already addressed the envelope and everything. I just got to fill out the paperwork and drop it in the mail. He says kindergarten mom decided she was sick of my butt length hair, sat me down and gave me a boy haircut. The boy I liked had commented on my my long hair that day and didn't speak to me after. Cried so hard. Oh, what a breaking story. Oh. I heard he has hair on the side until I buzz it off, even in the dead of winter. He got a haircut just 3 days ago. Oh, I love it. I love it. I cut my husband's hair too. But he had hair, but his haircut, we just shaved it. Oh my gosh, Terry, right? We need to be neighbors. Come, move. No, Sunita, you are my kind of people too, right? So I find my kind of people here, but it's harder to find you guys in real life. It really is. So if anybody has ever decides to move to the mountains of North Carolina, I live in Franklin, end up moving to the Wayne area, could y'all just let me know? Because I love to have you guys. Okay, so Lori says we are all by ourselves in the house lurking on YouTube live streams, wondering where the real life people like us are, right? But you guys are all in different areas, right? That's probably why my sister can manage to meet people better than me, because she more than I do. And if I worked out, I think I would probably be a different story. I would get out more, but unfortunately, I work from home, and I kind of love my situation. So, and you guys, I don't want you to think I'm complaining. Not depressed about it. I have family here. I have my sister near me, so I love that. And when I can, I'll find my people here. I'm usually just slow to people. You know what I mean? My tribe. Whenever I move place, and by slow, it can take me like 5 years. So, yeah, that's just me. But my daughter found her tribe, so I'm happy about that. Right, Ro?
Yeah.
Yep. So that's very important. She was not finding her tribe. A couple people. She had some close friends in Augusta, but she was not finding her tribe there. But she found her tribe here, which makes me happy. Was that a right assessment? Was that a correct assessment?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys, if you are new, all right, actually, let me really quick before I go through. I need to make sure the Nightbox registers. Everything. So if you are new to the and you don't know, I do a giveaway at the end of my lives. Hang on a second. Okay, and usually they end at about 1 p.m. Eastern time. So giveaway, I will tell you, members do have just a 2 times more chance to win than non-channel members, which is not a big deal. I have plenty of non-channel member winners, trust me. But what you can choose from if you win. So this is the only thing I won't send outside of the United States, but this is just a little container of buttons. Just a lot of tortoiseshell type buttons, blue, navy blue, some gray in there. So that's the only one that I won't send outside of the United States. It's just awkward and it'll probably be way too expensive. You can also choose from hooks. Now these are just kind of like generic ergonomic hooks, or boy, this is boy. The shape of all these hooks, the heads of these hooks are boy hooks, so they're all tapered. And they're all boys. Some of them are off-brand, but they're all aluminum hooks. Some are ergonomic, a few that are non-ergonomic. But the largest size that I have is an 8mm, and it goes down to small. This here is a 0.75. So just ask if I have a particular size, if you're interested, and I will look in here. And I have some other aluminum hooks here. Container that you can choose add into that. But Most of those are ergonomic. They're like just ergonomic, and I have covers that I use, so they are perfectly fine. I just that's all, and I'd rather somebody use them if they can. You can also choose this set of hooks. These are plastic hooks, boy hooks also, so the tapered ends. And this is 4mm through 6.5mm. You can also choose from this 3-tiered tassel here. And now I'm getting into the guys. So buttons, gold antique gold buttons. We have teal. It's kind of ceramic button. This wooden pattern button kind of looks Celtic, you know. That's a big. This one's a big button. A pretty big button. I tell you what, the focus is a lot better on this camera than it was on the other camera I was doing. So I'm kind of liking that. Ro, can you turn down the heater? We have the villains, which Lori already got a set of these. Then we have the princesses with the fairy godmother. You got the cacti. I think this would be so cute on like a dress or something. These are cute. We have the flower. And we have the mermaids. There's a mermaid, right? And then these are my answers. I won't send my answer to those. I will send this internationally. So it's a set of 20, like look. And then we have the fireflies, which I actually used a set of these buttons on a baby dress that I made. And we have sugar skulls. And we have hearts. All right, so that is what I have in the buttons and what you have to choose from if you win the drawing at the end of this live. I'm putting all the stuff back. So, and now I'm going to ask my next question. See here, what time is it? 12:30. Talking with you. I always lose track. Next question is, I would like the hooks in the jar. The one went to win. I did have somebody choose one of my 8mm. So you get to choose one, not all the hooks, but one of the hooks. You just tell me what size. Lori says, no, I don't want to see my coworkers after 8 hours of peopling with them. Oh my God, that's hilarious. No, I do. If usually I'll end up connecting with like one or two of my coworkers, and that's who I would see. Heart love yarn from Martian. Vicky says, went to go get my hair trimmed, and she just kept cutting it and it ended up real short. Oh no. I hate. Yeah, my hair is much shorter than I anticipated, but that's okay. It'll grow fast. And honestly, they don't charge at Great Clips. They don't charge for the haircut whenever you're donating. I did tip her 15 because I mean she spent an hour on my hair. I don't know. It didn't to give her some. All right. That's a higher tip than if I had paid. But you know, still an hour on my hair. I figured that's an hour's pay, right? Okay, next question. I asked this one last time. So those. For her, and I for a minute there, you guys. Connection is out, and I apologize. What did you name your first car? Stephanie says, if I win, you can send me whatever you choose. I'm happy with anything I can get as a gift. I will find something to do with it all. Stephanie, that's so sweet. But you pick. Let me know. Sunita says, hi, Regina. Hello, Regina. I missed Regina. Or and I'm sorry to know that because I saw your email come in. So forgive me for that. Lisa says my feed shut off. I had to come back in. 12:38 your time. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Yeah, we're getting close to the end, right? But I always love chatting with you guys. I love it so much. Wriggle says the showing of the prices was fuzzy. The prizes was fuzzy this time. Oh no. Okay, because it looks clear on my end. I'm sorry. But if you couldn't see what I showed, let me know, okay? Sunita says to Lita, I learned that the hard way. I used to enjoy my work. I wanted to keep going, but now it shut down the work as soon as I clock out. That is hard, especially working from home. I used to work like 12, 13 hours, 14, 50. I would just keep going, because I'm like, oh, I can watch TV and get something done. So I had to, keep separate computers for certain things. So this is like my YouTube computer. And I also tend to watch shows on evenings. This is the YouTube work center here. I have my game computer right here. And then I have work here. So it helps things separate. I focus on this issue, and I'm very aware that was a first world problem, but that's just the way it works for me. Oh, Gina's so nice to see. Sophie, I don't know what you mean by that. Sanita says to Granny D, did you make me one too? I'm back. Made a sandwich. Oh, you know what? I love that you call them sandwich. I love that. Lori says, I do have a few really good friends but I've never one for huge groups of people. It's exhausting. Oh, okay. I get that. It depends on how close I am with them. I used to be much better at it when I worked in the call center because there was like this core group of us that would always get together, and I loved it. I would be the picture taker. I actually I loved taking all the pictures. I have an album, I think, but I haven't worked in a setting like that in a very long. It's a vehicle I ever actually named my current motorcycle. Her name Maeve. I love that. Deborah ever named a car. I can't remember my own name. Lisa Sanita makes crochet items. Yep, I'm sorry, just Sanita says, yep, I used from 8 to 10 p.m. Now I still have overtime sometimes, but now clock out, I don't touch anything work related. Yep. When you're done, you are done. I learned that the hard way. That's tough though. The Granny says, hair perm once. The girl cut 10 inches off of my hair. She was not supposed to cut. I don't go to just trim my. I understand that. I actually and it's. I usually. I prefer not to go to someplace like Great Clips. I would like to find that stylist that is has more experience, I think is a better way to put it. But again, nothing wrong. My hair will grow. It's just back in a ponytail. That's all. Look quite right when I put it. Yeah, I do need to find some breads. I gotta go Walmart today to get a birthday present. My niece 7 today. She's so, you guys, you want to see a picture here? My 7-year-old niece. I'm gonna show you. She's adorable. So flipping cute. Hang on. I gotta find it. Ah, here we go. Okay. There she is. My baby girl. And I'm only showing this because wait, let me get there we go. That's a better way. I'm only showing this because she has been posted in my Instagram feed actually wearing something that I have to share this too if you guys haven't seen this on my Instagram feed. But oh my gosh, hang on. Here she is on a snow day. Look at that girl. Oh my goodness. That's my niece. She's turning 7 today. Anyway, I got to get her a present. So I'm thinking I need to get myself some barrettes so that I can pull at least this part of the hair back. Because I think that'll help me a little bit not go so crazy with my hair. With my hair. All right. So Barbara or Lisa says it froze up. What was the question? Oh, I'm sorry. So the question was, what did you name your first car? I've never named my cars. So Herbie was a green Hot Wheels Volkswagen. Love it. I never had a car that you could drive as I never got my license. Oh, got you. Okay. I don't know that I could never have not got my license, but I did get my license late. I think I was 17. My daughter's probably going to be closer to 18. She'll be 17, but that's on me because I'm a nervous passenger. So we just need to like get her in some lessons, and I'm waiting till the spring to do that because I didn't want her to learn how to drive on snow and ice. Oh, Laura, you're so right. Drinks after work is dangerous. My wino mouth is very different from my Minnesota young people mouth. Oh, I'm into that. Yes, Stephanie, I did ask, what did we name our first car? If so, mine's in Spanish. Says Marananita, little pig. I drove that thing until the wheels fell off. Oh my gosh. Kathy says, I've never named cars either. And Marsh Knitting says, which I think is Regina, says, my first car was a 95 Chevy Cavalier and its name was Purplicious. I love it. Granny D says, when I taught, I felt like I was always working. Took a ton of work home daily and doubly so on the weekends. Yeah, I bet. Especially if you're an English teacher, right? And you have to read essays. So happy to be retired. This week I was thinking, when I retire, I'm hoping that I don't just do errands all day. I felt busier this week than I do during my work week. Isn't she so cutie? My niece, my little, is the baby of the family because we don't next generation of her within like mom's side of the family. Like my sister and myself. So she is the last one of my sister had 4 kids. 4. I had one. So the grand and her oldest is old enough to start having grandkids, but she's not ready. She don't need to be having big babies just yet. But if she has them, we'll love them all the same. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, happy birthday, right, Maribel? So I get to go pick a present for her. So I'm thinking I'm gonna look for some Bretts when I go get a present for her. So no names for the Maribel says no names for the cars. Jen says I've never named any of my cars. I didn't name my first car, 62 Cadillac. Ooh, nice. Lori's never named any of her cars. Oh, here, Sanita says my Blazer, I named it Tim after Tim McGraw. Oh, that's a good choice. Let me some Tim McGraw. Lita says my first car was formerly my aunt's and I never named it. I don't get the naming cars things except for maybe Gus's Blueberry on Psych. I need to watch Psych. I think I'd really enjoy that. Lisa never named her vehicle. Terry says my first car was 67 Orange V-Dub that had a name, but I'm too old to remember. Excuse me. Jen says, I don't even remember my first car. That was mine. I remember driving my parents' station wagon all over the place. The Art Fairy says, the first car named was Lightning at 1960s MG Midget from Junkyard that was so ugly, British green, and completely rotted. We restored her at home, and she had a silver microflip paint when we were done. Ooh, sounds nice. I spent $1 gazillion on my haircuts. Now that I'm older, she does an amazing job of highlighting my hair, covers the grays at the same time. You can tell my hair is highlighted. You can't tell my hair is highlighted. That's not, oh, I love that. That is somebody good. can't lose them, right? My first car after being married was a Chevy Cavalier and loved it. I have only one named. I have only named one car. It was a '79 Firebird. It was yellow, like girl, big bird. I don't like that. That's kind of loving that. He says my old say I have to deal with so you can tell someone to go to hell and they will ask you for directions. Oh, you're that type of person. Nice. I love that, Lori. Oh, Stephanie says I have eight kids, 4 boys and 4 girls. My oldest is going to be 39 this year, and my youngest will be 15. I had my pairs. Oh my gosh, 15. Wow. You have been like full on parenting for a long time. And honestly, there's no retirement in parenting, but as they get about to their mid 20s, they get a lot more self reliant, I think. At least that's how my family has been. It's and I still think you're is just as involved until you hit about the mid 20s. At least that's my experience. Everybody's different, right? Psych is so fun. Yeah, I think I would enjoy it, Leah. I really do. Terry says I have my current van for 16 years and her name is Betsy, an old lady name. I love it. My first car was a Cidian. I didn't even know that. So I named it. Oh, I love that, Joy. I love it. If I only have one kid and she is 19, hey, mine's 17 over there. She's gonna be 18 in November. Barbara says no boy, no, or no. Barbara says my boyfriend named all his cars. He named one of his Mustangs Barb because he said she was a badass. I love that. My first car was a light blue Pinto. I called it Mr. Blue. Oh, and Jen loves Psyche as well. I do need to check it out. I think I've checked out a couple in episodes, but I think it's on the same funny vein like that Monk was. You know what I mean? It like fills that kind of funny void, which Monk I found kind of hilarious. Um so all right, you guys, it is 12:53. So it is about that time for me to do the drawing and say goodbye for today. So hopefully you guys have put a little something in the chat within the last 5 minutes. My nose is starting to get runny now too, you guys. But hopefully put a little something in the chat. Are you dressed, baby, by the way? Okay, because well, I also need to. I still have my PJ bottoms on. Shh! Don't tell anybody. Okay, so let me go ahead and go over to Nightbot. Or actually, let me first. I've got to do the special thing here. Hang on a minute. Where's it? There we go. Terry, congratulations, Terry. Just shoot me a message and let me know what you want and where to send it. Okay. So yay. 06 Odyssey. 06 Odyssey. All right, let me go back over to the chat, see what else. Since as per usual, had a great time with everyone. Thank you, Deborah. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, here we go. There's what I was looking for. I love Monk. Isn't Monk great? Terry says, Deborah says, hope everyone has a great day. Some cool names for vehicles. Yes. I'm still in my jammies, says Lisa. Right. I would still be in them if it wasn't live. I put on a shirt and stuff for you guys. Although I think this shirt might be a little bit big on me. I bought my normal size, but I think I need to go down a size on this particular style. Congratulations. Yes, everybody says yay! So excited for you too. Isn't that awesome? Stephanie says it's crocheting because my babies don't need me so much anymore. So I found something I love to keep me occupied. Size work. Yes, I agree with that, Stephanie. I couldn't agree more. And it keeps me watch TV. I just need to. I've been doing lately when I watch it in the evenings instead of crocheting is I've been playing my games, like my little mobile games. Back to crocheting because I get Gotta get done. I still am working on my mom's blanket. I'm still working on my blanket. I'm still working on my stash busting blanket. So many things, you got so many things. And I didn't even try interlocking. So I'm gonna search on that, but I don't know that I'll be able to for the live. I may be trying it during the live. That could be fun, right? Since I'm not having to do the slides and stuff. It's on Ginger's channel. Oh no, Lisa's phone is about to die. Oh. Great. Again, we'll see you later at the Yarn Hookers Mouth. Vicky, yes, you guys. So tonight, Yarn Hookers, we're talking about interlocking crochet. It's going to be at Ginger's channel. She is linked down below in my description box. Please get over there if you subscribed to her yet. Make sure you subscribe because she's so fun, so sweet, such a cutie. Oh my gosh. It sounds like she's younger than me when I say such a cutie, but she's not. She's just one of those people that's just so cute and loving. You know what I mean? That she just exudes that. Anyway, all right, you guys. Make sure every one of you guys have the best day you can. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here with me today. Love y'all so much. Mwah. Have an amazing day. Bye, you guys.